Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is El Rock, and you have landed on the Journey 111. Welcome aboard. We are here today because I want to say thank you and celebrate my subscribers. So I woke up this morning and I was at 302 subscribers, and Cruise 96 Productions was number 300. What's up, Cruise? Thank you. And then I don't know who 200 was, but 100 was I Am the One True God with a bunch of numbers behind it. So what's up, 1TG? Hi, guys. And, just all of the subscribers that have been here all along, all of the current subscribers, and then the subscribers coming in. I am bringing their energy into. But what we're doing today is we are just doing a manifestation spread for the subscribers on the channel. So this is subscriber only energy. And it's because I am in the middle of a creation in my life, which is this YouTube channel. And you guys have all been a part of it. And I just want to say thank you. So we're going to do a quick oath of manifestation, and then we're going to pull some cards about what it is that you're manifesting that you need to know right now. So let's dig in. This is the oath of manifestation. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and I am grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And that was written by Dr. Reverend Cheryl J. Ward at the Agape International Spiritual Center. So let's talk about your manifestation, subscribers, and thank you for being a part of mine. Now, let's dig into you. We are using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. So we are on the journey. We are all working on our manifestations and our creations in our life, whatever those are. So I am calling forward your most important creative manifestation that your heart wants in your life right now. And I would like to have messages about that for you. Subscribers only, please. Past, present, future energy. Timeless in the here and now. Yeah, Wizard of Awareness. So we are in the awareness that we are in the creation process. You are tapped into something. You've got insights coming in from someplace divinely orchestrated. I feel like it's more than one place. These back here, these labyrinths or labyrinth looking things are symbolic of people to me, and they are part of what I'm hearing the machine that makes it run. So, like cogs, they're part of your tribe, part of your team, part of your work, part of your family. It's whatever it is, it's foundational. It's embedded in the rock there. Do you see that? How it's a piece of art within the wizard's life. And the wizard is aware that he is the creator. The wizard is the alchemist. He's the Merlin. He is in the creation process. And I see also this moon down here is shining. it's wanting your attention. So maybe something is coming in just past the new moon for you. There's a vessel here that carries something, and with the moon's signature, I would be looking for something to fill this vessel in your life. Perhaps that's money, perhaps that's a relationship, just after the new moon. So Wizard of Awareness is here on your enchanted map and journey. At the bottom of the deck, we have commitment. Now, of course, this could always mean a greater level of commitment in love. It could also mean a commitment to yourself, a commitment to your project, a commitment of time, energy, money, something like that. But your commitment is part of your Wizard of Awareness. It's something, when you're manifesting, it's something that you're willing to put time and energy into, right? It's a dream, and for dreams to be able to come true, they need to be loved. They need to be committed to. They need to be nurtured. It's that Empress energy is what that is. And in your awareness, you are beginning to understand what it is that you're committing to and how you want to do that. Interesting. Whatever it is, you've got a lot of love for it with all these little hearts floating around. This could be masculine energy. I do know that I've got men on the channel, and I love that you're here. Thank you. But it's, it's something that's taking a gentler approach towards your commitment in a manner that you never have, with the softness and the light of the rainbow, the tenderness of the heart, the magic of the wishes of the stars. These stars are indicating to me that this is a wish come true for you. So if this is love, if it is your new job, if it is your new career, your new business, your new YouTube channel, whatever it is, you deeply love it, and it is a committed wish that you have made that is manifesting. It's coming true. It's what is, let me see if I can get the words. What is meant for you will never be kept from you. And the Wizard of Awareness is understanding that what it wants, I'm seeing now through the camera. Where's my chopstick here? This light at the top of his head, the awareness is circulating. And it's this spark of light is getting deeper and deeper and deeper and brighter and brighter and brighter. And you're pushing it out into the world, into the situation. Okay, one more, please. Let's get a couple more. I love this deck. Whatever this is, you've put a lot of thought into it. The Wizard of Awareness, the way his hand is on his chin, his hair is gray, his beard is long. This is something that you've been considering for a very long time. And it's really only after we hit rock bottom, because the rock bottom card is here. And it is when we hit that place of rock bottom and there's no place to go but up, that we begin to be willing to make those greater commitments to ourselves and to others, to gain the clarity, to gain the understanding that you hit rock bottom because there was a commitment that you made, or a place where you put your time, your energy, your love, your effort. And, oh wow, I hadn't even seen the card till just now, but the Bone Collector is here. The Bone Collector returns the lost parts of yourself. So everything on this road that you thought that you lost until you cracked the concrete at the bottom has been kept by the Bone Collector along the way. And as you begin this journey back up towards your commitments, towards what you care about, towards whatever it is that you are aware that you want to manifest in your life, as you begin to work towards those things and take that road from rock bottom back to commitment to yourself first and foremost, the Bone Collector will return those lost parts of you. They're what we might call ego deaths. We might call them awakenings, revelations, soul retrievals, all of those things. And the Bone Collector is here to help you and guide you on your soul retrieval journey from rock bottom towards your manifestation. So this could very well be the beginning of a journey for you, or the continuation of a journey after a pause. So whatever that is, you're aware of it. If it's it's most likely, I feel like it's a continuation for you, because our passions, when we mature and get older, our passions may grow, but they usually kind of stay the same to a certain degree, right? So let's take, for example, that you may have been a football player or, a volleyball player, and you were amazing all the way through, your life into your 30s, and then you're called for the next level of that, which is maybe to be a coach or something of that nature. Do you see what I'm saying? So you always had a love for it, even if it wasn't always present in your life, or if the nature of it is changing in your life. Does that make sense? So you are in the awareness, only you're going to know this. You're having to recollect yourself, your well-being, who you are, and rise up from rock bottom. And you are guided with Bone Collector here. I'm going to pull this card because it's sticking out. Yeah, riding the wave. That's beautiful. So just going with the flow, remembering to play, to enjoy the scenery. A video came up on my YouTube feed with dolphins that were hydroplaning on the beaches in Australia, I think it was. And just how much fun they were having, and they were in community. And flying. Wow, so you're flying and riding the wave. Very interesting. So you are taking flight, you're in the air, you're in the mind space, you're gathering your thoughts about you, and then you're moving with the flow. You are in motion, it looks like. So you are traveling up from rock bottom. I think that what's important to know here is you've got two paths here, and these are also roads. If we were to turn this sideways and we looked at that in a new perspective, in a hanged man position, maybe there's a sideways path. Maybe there's something else. So whatever that is, you're going to ride the wave with that. Your manifestation it pulls you. You don't have to manipulate it. You don't have to force it. It comes to you. It arrives knocking on your doorstep because you were blessed with a gift and a passion that you decided to pursue, whatever that is, that you are wanting to commit to. And knowing that you want it as a part of your life pulls you out of rock bottom. So that's just really beautiful. So flying, riding the wave. Let's dig into some Patch Tarot. We are talking about subscriber manifestations right now. Timeless, general. We've got at the bottom of the deck, the Princess of Cups. She's dreamy. She's manifesting from the heart, from the emotions. This is something deeply beautiful. Now, I don't know for sure if this is romance or love. I mean, that doesn't make sense for, all of the viewers out there. But if it is, it's the time to dream about what you're wanting. It's the time to dream about your next steps. It's the time to understand how you want to proceed. What do you want for yourself? What can this situation bring into your life? How can you nurture the situation? How can the situation nurture you? Reciprocity, beauty, dreaminess. What can I give? What can I receive? In the Oath of Manifestation, it talks about giving and receiving, and one can't be present without the other. So let's find out more about the Wizard of Awareness, please. Subscriber manifestations and guidance. Wizard of Awareness. Please clarify. Oh, you had a loss, which we know from the rock bottom card, and it was painful. The Five of Cups in traditional tarots being left out in the cold. And you can see here that these two have put on the heat. They're in a desert. They've used each other up. There's nothing left. There's sadness. There's desperation. There's remorse. There's sticking around long after the cups are empty, emotional or otherwise. And you're very aware of this loss. And this loss may be impacting your direction. This is the kind of loss that changes you. It's the kind of loss where you've lost hope. It's painful and it's hurtful. And the Bone Collector is here to let you know that your soul is safe, that what you want is true and it's yours. It's there for you. I keep hearing what is yours will not be kept from you. It's part of the reason that you're here. So whatever this manifestation is for you, it is part of your higher purpose. And the Bone Collector just wants to remind you that in this desert is where he exists. Let's look at how this mountain connects. Okay? Put your cup down, stand up, leave this behind, and walk towards the Bone Collector and start recovering those parts of your soul. That's through meditation. That's through honoring yourself. That's through honoring the people that you love. That's through honoring. It's through trusting yourself. If something was such a great loss for you, subscriber, that it took a piece of your soul and left you at the bottom of the pit, then that is a recovery period that can't be ignored. Those are pieces of yourself that you were meant to not give up, that you were meant to appreciate and love about yourself, because it's part of the gift of whatever it is that you're manifesting, that you want to make a commitment to. Person, business, job, children, whatever this commitment that lies in your heart is, the Bone Collector's giving you back the pieces to climb out. Okay, so what else did we get here? Oh, the light. Yeah, there's a revealing. So when you're focused on the loss, you can't see the Bone Collector, right? You're stuck in the bottom of the cup. And if you're in the bottom of the cup and your vision is there, it can't reveal, right? The revealing comes when you start to get the tools to climb out of the pit, whatever those tools are, whatever the education is, whatever the healing is. Maybe it's counseling, maybe it's coaching, maybe it's going to the doctor for your physical health, maybe it's a habit that you want to give up. But whatever it is, the light is here. It's revealing to you that this is ready for you. It's here for you. You just start taking the steps for it. To get from New York to Los Angeles is a journey. And you're in New York right now, right? Or you're in Los Angeles, or you are wherever you are, and you're climbing out of that. And that's a process. And what you need to know is each piece of your return is revealed to you exactly when you need it. And you will feel it. It will be an energetic input for you. It's like a plug, a lamp being plugged into the wall, and it's already in the on position and the light hits immediately, right? You don't have to flip it on. The plug or the energy connected. So this is the type of revealing. You see, the light is immediately expanding from within. You've fully embodied your Merkaba, your protective system. You're moving towards that, and each next step uncovers itself. If you're at the bottom of a hugely dark, long stairwell upwards, you just take the next step because it shows itself to you. And that's what you need to understand. You don't need to be worried about the long-term outcome. The long-term outcome is already there for you. It's already there. You just need to recover and let the steps reveal themselves and trust yourself doing it. There were you know what? I'm here. There were red flags here. So with this, there were things that were ignored. There were things that time, attention, money, and effort went into that didn't return a result. And there's a result available to you that when you can heal from the fact that you wanted to commit to something that turned out not to be what you thought it would be, it's fine. You were there for a reason. You were learning a lesson. You were developing skills that you were going to need later. You were in an environment in which you had something to learn, something to let go of, a way of being that you no longer wanted. And by having the contrasting experience of what you don't want, you then learned what it was you wanted to commit to. That's your dream, that's your manifestation. Whatever that is, pentacles, money, love, abundance. This is whatever matters to your heart. So the revealing is coming. The light is, the light gets plugged in. The insights come in, the next direction, the next investment in money, the next right step will reveal itself to you. So we have the Ace of Swords. Now, interestingly enough, that came up in reverse. And that is, of course, uncertainty. So when it's in the upright position, it's the realization. And what's happening is these insights are already coming in. The stars are here. They're coming in through your crown. Things are dropping in and you aren't trusting them. There's a sense of uncertainty about those next steps. And that uncertainty isn't going to go upright into realization until you're willing to take the next step. So this is the thought in its early manifest form, right? It's the understanding of what you want. And, in the reversed position, it's that uncertainty of, do I really go for it? Do I have what it takes? And yes, the Bone Collector is here to help you to move past your uncertainty, turn the Ace of Swords upright, and move into the realization of who you truly are and what it is you want to manifest in your life. Regardless of what other people think about you, regardless of what you think people are thinking about you, it doesn't matter. What do you think about you? What do you want for you? And getting past what people think about us and where we think we're supposed to be, regardless of how much it throws us into a space with that Five of Cups of loss and grief and sorrow. At some point you just cut your losses. There's a story coming through. It's a class that I took about instructional design, and the story is about the Concorde, British Airways. It was the fastest airplane, commercial airplane, and they had what they called an escalated commitment to something that wasn't succeeding. Now, the Concorde was a money hog. It had a lot of problems. And yet there was something about it that kept it in service that people loved and committed to, maybe because of the luxury of it. The Concorde every seat was first class. And what happened is the commitment to keep the Concorde rather than just get rid of it led to millions of dollars of loss. And then finally, the plane crash that sort of ended the Concorde's history with British. And I don't know if other airlines flew it. I think maybe Air France did. I don't remember. It was back in the 1990s, I want to say. But there was an escalation of commitment to something that didn't work. That's the entire thing, right? It was a flawed design. There were a lot of maintenance expense costs. Of course, fuel was expensive because you had something that flew from New York to London in 4 hours versus the 8 that you did back then. It was a new way of being, and that new way of being and that escalation of commitment was damaging to the business. The business here being you. You are the business at hand, right? And as you escalated this commitment here, and you became aware that you were escalating your commitment, You continued to sink your resources into it, and at the end of the day, it crashed. It hit rock bottom. And it doesn't mean that it can't be recovered, because you're here to continue to make the investment. What the airlines probably did after, and this is, nothing against British Airways, love the airline, I've flown them many times, Air France as well. It's a testament to the aircraft and the commitment that these businesses were willing to sink into something when they could have been reinforcing their efforts and their energies into some place that was less expensive or less of a resource pull and more of a return. So maybe that means getting an aircraft with more first class seats or running more frequency between London and, do you see what I'm saying? So this is a reinvestment in something. And it's understanding that there were red flags all along the way, and that this escalation of commitment is something that you need to heal. Think about this. Commitment, right? This is not a bad thing. That is a testament to who you are, where you've been, and how hard you will work for something. Now, does the something that you're willing to work that hard for, is it what you want to commit to? I'll use myself as an example, right? I'm really having to make time choices because I feel pulled to this channel, and I'm being challenged to do readings that I'm having difficulty sitting down and doing, and they vex me. It takes my time, it takes my attention, it takes my energy, and yet I want to commit to that, which means I'm struggling to want to commit to other areas of life, such as friendships, phone conversations. And now I'm needing to learn to balance my commitments so that they stay healthy to the areas of my life where I don't experience loss, right? I really want to come on here and hang out with you guys, but what loss might that experience? What loss might I experience in my life if I were to focus only on this and not allow the other joys that are knocking at my door to come in? Do you see what I'm saying? And so this is your escalation of commitment and understanding where you want to escalate at, okay? Because you are willing to make the investment. You're going to pull yourself up from rock bottom, and you're going to use the grass, the soil, and whatever rain that comes along the way in your cistern. Maybe you're going to catch it in some buckets, and you are going to do everything that you can to nurture where you now want to put your commitments. But there's a focus on something that you need to recover in yourself first for this to really gain the momentum and the reach its full potential, right? And don't be afraid to celebrate along the way. Like, okay, no, I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm certainly not at 100,000 subscribers, but hell yeah, I'll take 100, 200, and 300, because all of those are steps on the journey to where you're going, to where you're giving, to where you're growing, to what you're committing to. So my beautiful subscriber, wow, I feel really passionate. So, here's to our manifestations. Let's get a couple more cards because we're coming up on 30 minutes here. Yeah, you're in respite right now. So you're being asked to, hang on, it's like teetering here. So respite and disquiet. So you're still in the mind space where you're struggling. That disquiet, when this goes into reverse, can easily turn into that Nine of Swords energy where you're, in the deck, it's the person in bed with all the swords above them. And that's where this respite, this quiet, this time out that you're taking to think about where you're going, where you're making your commitments, and which road you're taking on this journey. And instead of, pulling over because you're exhausted and you don't know where you're going, pause at each rest stop along the way. Take a moment of respite. Get a drink of soul water. Get a drink of musical water. Get a drink of something and just allow. You are being guided on this journey. This is the bone collector here. These are the memories, the realizations, the self-actualizations that are coming in during this time for you to help you understand where it is that you're going to invest your time and your energy. Can I get one more? Oh, yep. Yep, bam. And then you get tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. The Princess of Swords is here with her creativity. She is going within, she is acknowledging and embracing those parts of herself which she has been able to recover. She's giving back and she is receiving. And there is circulation, there is flow, there is abundance, there is readiness. It's a dance with the universe, subscribers. And every time you take a step and you're willing to tap in and invest in yourself and your own life and the lives of those that you want to invest in, that is where it will happen, right? And so I really, because I'm getting ready to say, because I want to commit and invest in you, and it may not always be that way. Some weeks I don't. But, at the end of the day, this is about our individual Nine of Cups. Those 10 of Cups, those 10 of Pentacles, those arrive each and every day that we allow the people who are in our lives to bring us emotional fulfillment, to bring us abundance. It's not dedicated to a single person necessarily. Your happiness comes from within you, and tapping into that is your invitation as you continue towards your manifestation. God bless you. Have a beautiful journey, and I will see you next time, subscribers. Bye for now.